if I create an assignment, this is going to be assignment number 2, parallel and transversal lines, and I'm instructing the students to use the links to complete the assignment and pay attention to the group work files and your private copy files. Assignments have actual due dates, so I can have this due tomorrow, or I can choose a particular date. The time is optional. After this date passes, the assignment will be marked late, and with assignments you have some options for sending student reminders. If you choose to fill in the time, be realistic. You don't necessarily want to make it due at midnight of a particular day because students may be up until midnight to actually complete that assignment. I'm going to add an attachment from my computer. In my geometry, I have my parallel lines and transversal direction document. Now, I realize that I'm not quite ready to finish this assignment, so I'm going to upload this. And the drop-down box next to the word assign is save draft. So we're going to save this as a draft right now. I can come back and add to it. And this is my saved posts. They'll always be up top here. Parallel and transversal. I'll give that a click. And now I'm ready to add the rest of my files. So we've given them the direction file. Probably you would want to have that as just a Google Doc. But now I'm going to attach things that I just added. So we'll add the group assignment. And students will only be able to view that file. Then I'm going to come here and add group alpha. But in this one, I want students to be able to edit the file. They're going to be able to make changes. And I'll do the same thing for group beta. We'll add it, and they can edit that file. So I want them to work collaboratively in groups. And group omega, and we're going to add that file. They can edit that. And then they're going to have one solo project where they're going to have the student demonstration presentation, but I don't want them to simply view it. I don't want every student to edit this. I want Google Classroom to make a copy for each student. And finally, I have this little video as extra support for the students. So the directions would be to utilize this video if they need assistance with the directions. I'm going to make this an assignment for geometry class sections 1, 2, and 3. And now I can save it as a draft again if I want to come back to it, but I'm going to assign it. Students will be able to see their assignment in the stream immediately, and we're going to assign that. And let's take a look at how this looks from the teacher's accounts and then the students' accounts. So if I go back to my classes, Geometries 2 now has that same 002 parallel and transversal lines with all of those attachments, and a note that each student will get a copy here. Since it's an assignment, it's going to show you the due date. We can click there and again edit it or delete it. And we can see how many students have done the project and how many students are not done with the project.